I had to cancel my New Orleans trip because Hurricane Nate came and like shit on my day. Through that process, I learned how important Twitter is. Okay, I have two Twitters. One is Wedgeaholics. You should go follow it, where I say whatever the fuck I want. I don't really care. I am just, words. And then I have a professional one. Now, when I was dealing with Expedia and having to rebook my flights, like, Expedia kept me on hold for like an hour. I like took a screenshot and tweeted to them while I was on the phone. I tweeted to JetBlue and Delta, like, you guys are trying to make me, you're giving me a credit voucher for my flight, but then you're gonna charge me a fee, a $200 fee to rebook that flight when I do rebook it. No. It was just like, it got to a point where eventually they had made rules where it's like, well, you can rebook your flight with no charge if you do it between this day and this day. And I'm like, that's 2 days after my vacation. You want me to take my vacation that I'm supposed to leave on Saturday, and then since I can't go Saturday, you want me to rebook it for that same week, but then it has to be before Friday. So let me just tell my job that I need just to, like, unschedule my vacation, and like, that's not how life works. So no, I couldn't like go under their fee requirements and their fee waiver requirements. I'm just like, it was getting me mad. I spent about 4 hours like just on hold, like with Expedia, but I was tweeting to JetBlue, tweeting to Delta, and JetBlue, Delta, American Airlines, like these people tweeting back to me, and that's when I realized I could actually use Twitter to speak to people, which is odd because that's what I do. Like, I work in digital marketing. I have these communications with companies. I am a company that has communications with people. And I don't know why I'm so shocked that Twitter works, but it fucking does. And then I went on a roll with it because not only now have I been talking to like airlines when I needed something, but Bank of America, Discover, Chase, Capital One, literally every credit card I have. Like, I was like, yeah, Discover, thanks. I had a great time on the phone with your bitch fucking, like, operator. Okay, I didn't say bitch, because on my professional Twitter, I need to maintain some sort of, like, professionalism. And when you talk the way that I talk, like, on my Wedgeaholics Twitter, people don't take you seriously, especially reputable companies. So, yes, like, I'm tweeting, hey, like, I don't know, your customer service rep could have been nicer, like, gave me, like, the runaround for 5 minutes. It sucked. And they tweet back to me. So besides the airlines, besides, like, the banks and my credit cards, I've interacted where I've tweeted and they've responded to me with LinkedIn, Google AdWords, Crunchbase, various casinos, various food establishments, Sears is another one. My father had like this whole like AC unit that was like, $10,000 put into his house that wasn't working right, and they were getting the runaround of getting customer service like, hey, and they're like, contact this office, and that office is like, contact this office. And my dad's like, we literally can't get anyone out here, nobody responds to us, nobody calls us back. And he's like, you should just like tweet to them. And I was like, okay. Tweet to Sears. Within 10 minutes, I had them in my DMs. Within 24 hours, somebody was contacting my stepmother and my father, and somebody went out and was like, whoever installed this did it incorrectly. And they had been trying to get that service for about 4 or 5 months, and no one was fucking paying attention, and I did it in like 5 minutes. We're having this two-way communication, and I think we're right on the cusp of like using social media as a means to get shit done in a way that like people can take seriously. Like my father's like, yeah, tweet to them. Like, yeah, just fucking tweet to them. Because what has Twitter ever done for a generation like older than millennials? Nothing really. So companies know the importance of two-way communication. They know that when you tweet to them and it's like in front of their face, all these companies that I've had a problem with, they immediately, and this is protocol because I've written policies before where it's like the first thing you want to do is move somebody who's unsatisfied off of public and be like, let's take this into like a DM. That is the first thing you want to do. So I'm like, I shouldn't be shocked, but I am, because companies are just getting really good at interacting with their customers, and I'm not even gonna say put your mind to it, but like, you could get a lot done if you have a reputable online presence and you articulate yourself in the right way. nobody's ever gonna listen to me on Wedgeaholics, like literally nobody. But on my professional Twitter, people pay attention, and I have a long list of brands and companies who have interacted with me, whether it was to hit like or retweet or ask me like if they could help me with my problem, or even to follow up. Like, and that's appreciated, and it's almost like I know that I can go to Twitter and say whatever I gotta say, and somebody has to listen to me, because it is somebody's fucking job to pay the fuck attention to Twitter, Facebook, to all social media, but Twitter especially, because it's fire, fire, fire. I'm not saying if you have a problem with every company, you know, go on and blast them on Twitter. I'm just saying, if you have a good profile, you know, with a reputation of, you know, being like a normal customer in life, that is, you will be taken seriously in value. If you're on Twitter, use it to your advantage, and say nice things to companies. Like, say nice things. Like, why not? Dobies. I want you to go to the Dobies website. It's a place in San Francisco. They make cookies. I'll put the link below, because that's how goddamn good those cookies are. I can't even explain to you how good they are, but you can see a picture on my Instagram of the triple chocolate gold dusted cookie that I had last week. It was so good. I had to tweet to them, and I was like, this is the best cookie I ever had, period. And you just should know that. You just should. And I'm just going to put the link below, because order the goddamn cookies. I'm not even lying. It will be the best cookie you ever get. And this is not a paid endorsement. In fact, send me some too, because don't send me some. I'm already salivating. We're done.